haircuts, cutting up, and communicating, all in a new police program.
Everything starts at the barbershop.
Let's go to a barbershop. Let's go where they have open conversation.
See what officers hope to accomplish with this new initiative.
We always have to be moving forward. We always have to continue to make improvements and changes.
A celebration at the University of Dallas as leaders break ground on a big new building. Find out what will be inside.
I thought it must have been a crazy idea since no one is doing one in the country. I did some research and found out that actually it could be done. It's just that no one has either thought about it or done it.
Luxury dining on wheels. We are getting a look inside this new dining experience. Plus, the life-saving message spread at this event, a celebration of National Dog Day, and where young people are learning to punt, pass, and kick. This is City Source. A major construction project is underway at the University of Dallas in Irving. Hello and welcome to City Source. I'm Thomas Gandy. Leaders broke ground on a $15 million student services and administration building. Our team was there to find out more about it.
It's my great pleasure to welcome you to the groundbreaking for one of the most significant buildings in the history of the University of Dallas.
That groundbreaking marks the start of construction for a new student services and administration building at the University of Dallas. UD's president calls it the new front door for the campus, which is located in Irving.
Look at this new front door. Is this spectacular or what?
That's a look at the outside. Then inside, the first floor is described as a main street, giving students easy access to the offices they use most. Above that, there will be administrative offices, as well as 3 classrooms. It will replace this.
The building that we're in, Carpenter Hall, was built in 1956 and it's ready to fall down.
We always have to be moving forward. We always have to continue to make improvements and changes, and this building is going to be part of that change that we need for the school.
For years and years, the University of Dallas has been one of the finest liberal arts universities in the country, but it has failed to meet the street presentation. This is all about presentation.
Seems like every time I'm on campus, it's for another groundbreaking. Congratulations.
I think this university has really had an awakening in the last decade. You start looking at all of the different buildings, the International School of Business that just opened this past year. You look at this brand new admissions building. You look at what they've done in all of the different openings and entryways of this university. And it's almost like a brand new university.
Leaders say the impact, which will start as a visual one, will lead to an economic impact. More students and more donors.
I promise that this will grow revenue for the university because people look to invest in successful going concerns.
And that financial boost extends beyond campus.
It really is an economic development driver for our city and for our region. We've got people who come here from around the world, from so many different backgrounds and countries because they recognize the strength of this university.
This $15 million student services and administration building is expected to be complete late next year.
It'll be a Christmas present in 2017.
And the improvements do not stop there.
When we finish up the construction of this building, we'll tear Carpenter Hall down. We will then build a new performing arts center on campus, 500-seat state-of-the-art performing arts center, which we hope will be done within 2 years.
More investment in Irving and the future workforce at the University of Dallas.
This is exactly what our university stands for. We stand for improvement, for our future. It's great that we're doing this, and I'm really excited that we are. The University of Dallas will be including features that promote efficiency in hopes of achieving LEED certification for that building. On our YouTube channel, you can find out more about both UD and Northlake College. Reps from both campuses were guests on a recent edition of Open Line. Find it at youtube.com/The City of Irving. An annual program aimed at safer neighborhoods is coming up. It's called National Night Out. This year it is on Tuesday, October 4th. As you see in this archive video, it generally means block parties across the city. And if you are planning a celebration for your neighborhood or apartment complex, Irving police are asking you to register so officers or other city reps may be able to attend. Find the link to register along with some block party ideas at cityofirving.org/police, then look under the Programs tab. Irving police have a lot of outreach programs. Of course, National Night Out is one, Coffee with a Cop is another, and there are many more, including this brand new addition. We head to the barber shop for some shop talk.
Anyone wanting the buzz on what's up in the city can come here.
Everything starts at the barbershop.
This is Mitchell's Barbershop on North Beltline Road.
You get to learn a lot from everybody because all type of people come in with all kind of knowledge.
This is why we're here in the barbershop, we're talking.
On this day, it's Irving Police coming in for the department's first Shop Talk.
We need to get deep inside the community and talk to the people on ground level. We decided to come into some of the barbershops here.
We have a great relationship with a lot of our formal groups, the NAACP, for instance. What we're trying to do, though, is reach deeper into the community. Go to a location where people feel comfortable talking to us.
No topic is too sharp. All questions are welcome here.
The customers have been asking questions, different questions about why did the police do this? Why did the police do that?
Police are also talking about some of the ways people can get involved, including by going on ride-alongs.
You can ride with any of these guys here out on patrol.
And by signing up for the Citizen Police Academy.
And this right here is what we want to get the African American community involved in.
I think it's really good. It's a good idea. It's great for the community.
They all also enjoy the same type of interaction that happens here every day.
Yeah, this is one also, I can slam some bones.
Around the game table and grill.
Look at this flame on these burgers. Burger King ain't got nothing on us.
It's all about building understanding and relationships.
What we've seen so far today is it's certainly been successful. Is we're having a lot of interaction that you wouldn't have in a formal setting.
I think it's real great that they come out and talk. That we can touch hands with one another and understand them and understand us.
If we all get together, we can have a better community.
Yeah, it looks like a neat program, and police say they plan to continue that program in barbershops. Preventing drunken driving is one goal of the annual Walk Like Mad. This year, the walk took place in Irving, and our team talked with some of those participating. Cheers of celebration as participants complete Walk Like Mad at Irving's Lake Carolyn. You can see teams and volunteers are full of enthusiasm. But take a closer look and you'll see emotions at the other end of the spectrum. Grief and loss are evident.
It's difficult when you lose a loved one like that or lose a child.
Kristen and Kevin Shore know that all too well. Their 16-year-old son Trevor was killed by a drunk driver.
He and his friends all went to a movie, and then they went to McDonald's, and then, he's a mile and a half from the house, 2 miles. He didn't do anything wrong.
Trevor had dreamed of pursuing sports broadcasting at the University of Texas.
He was just quiet, gentle soul that, he would do anything for anyone.
In his honor, they get cheerleaders from his former high school and UT Burnt Orange to serve as Trevor's troopers. And they hope everyone gets this sobering message.
So one of the horrifying things is you are a phone call away. Every one of us are a phone call away from getting that phone call where you just lost your mother or your father or your son or your daughter because of a drunk driver.
The burnt orange is only one symbol here. Take a look at these shoes.
Each shoe represents 10 people. We lost 1,446 people last year in Texas to drunk driving, something that's 100% preventable. So when you see something like that, the impact to the person is, my gosh, why isn't this stopping?
Mothers Against Drunk Driving's headquarters are in Irving.
Our national office is right there.
The organization's president says statistics are heading in the wrong direction.
We are still losing too many people. It's over 10,000 this year, and the first time since 2011, and that just breaks my heart.
Dallas County is the second worst county in the state for impaired driving crashes and fatalities, next to Harris County, which is Houston.
Irving police participate in this walk every year.
We walk in remembrance of Officer Glenn Holmes, who lost his life on July 3rd, 1993, off of 114 in Beltline when he was struck by a drunk driver.
Over the years, the department has raised more than $100,000.
The money that we raise goes to victims' assistance. So MAD will use that money for grief counseling, sometimes for funeral expenses, flying families in that just don't have the money because a loved one's been killed here in Dallas-Fort Worth.
I mean, the more we work together, the more results that we get. They were a big help to us. They were there immediately at our house.
The next day they
after
were
Trevor
there,
was killed.
and they had so many resources.
In your arms I will be light.
On this day, victims' families, law officers, and others in the community are celebrating the impact they can make together.
We do everything we can to support our law officers.
And they also realize all the work that is still ahead to spread a life-saving message. So they keep walking and working.
So we really wanted to get involved so people would understand and know what is happening out there. You don't need to get in a car with somebody that's been drinking.
If you're going to drink, get somebody to drive you. We can have 0 deaths if that's what everybody did.
This problem's not solved. We got a lot more to go, so we're going to work harder.
And to further that outreach they talked about, drunken driving along with distracted driving and other hazards will be among the topics discussed at the Teen Driver Safety Fair sponsored by AAA Texas. It's Saturday, October 15th at 1 p.m. at Lively Point Youth Center, and it's free. We generally think of spring as the season of cleaning, but if you happen to be doing some fall cleaning, the city has some help.
Here we go.
Get rid of unwanted medicines during the Take Back initiative. The Drug Enforcement Agency and Irving Police team up to collect them for destruction. The Take Back initiative will be happening on October 22nd from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. in the parking lots of 2 Walgreens in Irving, 5310 North MacArthur Boulevard and 1330 North Beltline Road. Syringes and illegal drugs will not be accepted. Household chemicals will be collected that same day at the Briary compound. That includes your pool and lawn chemicals, cleaners, and fluorescent light bulbs. Vouchers are required, but they are free for residents who call Solid Waste Services at 972-721-2232. And October 14th is the date for the city's next document shredding and electronics recycling event. It's also at the Briary compound, and residents are limited to 2 boxes of paper for shredding. Keep in mind that even though this is also for electronics, tube TVs and monitors are no longer accepted. Now to a business idea involving riding and dining with some views of the city thrown in. Reporter Susan Kabyab explains.
It's fine dining like you've never experienced before.
I said, you know what, there's several ways to dine, but I'm not sure that you can actually dine on a coach bus.
Bijou Belle is the first ever luxury mobile restaurant.
First, I thought it must have been a crazy idea since no one is doing one in the country. I did some research and found out that actually it could be done. It's just that no one has either thought about it or done it. So I embarked on that journey, and fast forward to today, we're launching it now.
And for inspiration for the company name, Lewis looked close to home.
It's my mom's name. I named it after my mom.
Oh boy, I mean, words can't express how grateful I am to him. I mean, this is something huge that he has done.
Bijou Belle teamed up with the Greater Irving Las Colinas Chamber of Commerce to host a ribbon cutting outside the Chamber's offices.
Well, I think it's an exciting concept, this whole idea. I mean, everyone's familiar with river cruises and lake dinner cruises. Why not a bus dinner cruise? I think it's a great idea, and it's certainly great for Irving. I mean, there's so many businesses here in Irving who could benefit from that with their clients and different events and things like that.
After making all the necessary reservations online, guests are charged $89.99. You will be picked up at the Nilo Hotel Las Colinas, and from there, you'll be served a gourmet 3-course meal, accompanied by your table's drink of choice, while enjoying a 2-hour tour around the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. You also have the option to charter the entire coach bus.
You go online as well, and you select the charter, and we will come to you. Instead of you coming to the Nilo, I will pick you up. You get it for 4 hours. You get 8 bottles of champagne or wine, whatever you prefer. It can hold up to 24 people when you charter it. So basically, you come in, we would identify what table they will sit on. This is like the bar area. You also have the screens where you can watch TV, you can watch movies, whatever you want to watch, we'll have it set up. Each couple sit here. We created these indentations so that the place can sit. So when you're driving, it doesn't move. Same thing with the cups and the bottles.
It's a very modern, very cushy ride. The air conditioning worked really well. The windows are nice and big, and they got the little coach lights. Very nice touch in terms of design.
With such a unique idea, Kobe Lewis had no doubts in picking Irving for his business venture.
All the major corporations are actually coming to Irving. You see there's a lot of businesses in Irving as well right now, so it is booming, and it's a good place to be in.
Bijou Belle is a one-of-a-kind dining experience that intends to provide flavor and class to each bus ride.
Everybody should give it a try.
Susan Kamyab for City Source.
In other business news, American Airlines is expanding service from DFW Airport. For the first time ever, travelers will be able to catch a nonstop flight from DFW to Rome, Italy. The airport says Rome is its largest unserved international market. American Airlines will also offer daily flights to Amsterdam. Both of these routes will be offered from May until September of next year
to capitalize on the summer travel season. Dallas Area Rapid Transit is expanding service for the State Fair of Texas so people can avoid the traffic jams and parking headaches and focus on funnel cakes and fun. Of note to Irving residents, beginning on Monday, September 26th, the Orange Line will be extended to Parker Road on all trips. Riders on the Orange Line are advised to transfer to the Green Line at Bachman Station to get to the fairgrounds. Also, the Trinity Railway Express will operate on all 4 Sundays during the fair. Some young people had the chance to compete for a trip, and the winner will be someone with amazing football skills. City Source reporter Amshi Stephenson shows us the NFL program for students that also involves Irving Police.
15-year-old Adrian Rose is determined to showcase his skills on the football field.
I've been practicing a little bit every day.
Competing in the NFL punt, pass, kick, which is one of the world's largest youth sports programs and dates back to 1961, making it the oldest NFL youth football program.
It goes back a ways. It goes back all the way to when Brett Favre and Dan Marino competed in this competition. So there's some of the guys that actually played in the NFL that went through the punt, pass, and kick event.
Yes, anytime you compete, you give your all. We got to come out here to win. Have fun, but win.
And that's exactly what future Hall of Famer Peyton Tatum came to do. He wants to win his age division, but has a much bigger dream in mind.
I really want to play in the NFL.
The Irving Police Department, Police Athletic League, and Problem Solving Unit teamed up to host this event, a popular attraction in the city that allows the youth to see police officers in a different light.
You know, it's very important, especially with a lot of incidents that has happened previously, such as Dallas, Louisiana, different things like that. We think this is very important to reach out to the community, let them know that we care. We're not trying to build any type of wall between us and the community. We need them for everything to work, just as the community needs us.
Participants are divided up by age and judged on their skill level.
We take boys and girls between the age of 6 and 15 years old. It's free to participate. All they have to do is fill out a waiver form that's provided by the NFL and also the police department. Once they complete that, they can compete.
89-point-something feet. I honestly did not think I was going to get that far.
It wasn't just the boys showing off for the judges. The girls earned top scores on the gridiron too. How'd you do?
I think I did good.
Good? You think you beat your age group?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Destiny Bryant is beating the odds when it comes to playing football.
I want to say that girls are capable of doing a lot of things that boys can do. Girls can prove boys wrong. Boys aren't the only ones that can play football.
People think you can't play or anything. I've done that. They're like, you can't play that. You're a girl. It doesn't really matter what you are. Like, I'm better than my brother, and he's a boy.
This is not a battle of the sexes. The program gives an equal opportunity to both boys and girls competing individually. The NFL Punt Pass Kick program consists of 4 rounds. Locals, which is happening right now at Sam Houston Middle School, sectionals will be in Southlake, and regionals will be held at the Cowboys Stadium. The ultimate goal for these participants is to make it all the way to Orlando, Florida.
First place winners are the only winners that advance to the next round. So if you win first place here at the local, you go to the sectionals round. If you make it all the way through, get to the 4th round, which is nationals, the grand prize would be that the NFL will pay for one parent and that child this year to fly out to Orlando, Florida, where they will compete before the Pro Bowl.
From here, I want to go to regionals, then go to nationals.
We're trying to make it to an NFL game with me taking whoever goes. Anybody that goes, I'm the #1 sponsor. I'm going, so.
And with the help of the Irving Police Department, these young athletes will fly first class to the big leagues. Amshi Stephenson for City Source.
And as we talk young people, take a look at this. It's the latest Teen Jam at Lively Point Youth Center. Basketball is always a popular draw at these events, and this time around, you can see the students also had fun trying out their DJ skills after getting some lessons. The Teen Jams are held on Saturday nights, twice a month, and they are free. Students 12 to 19 are welcome. Lively Point Youth Center is located on North O'Connor Road, right across from Irving High School. A charity that helps the homeless got a boost from a big fundraiser. Family Promise is a national organization with a chapter here in Irving. A little rain did not stop the Steps and Strides run. Take a look.
On your mark, get set.
We are at Hackberry Creek Church. This is our 6th year with the Gentle Dentistry Steps and Strides race. 1 mile fun run, 5K, 10K, benefiting Family Promise of Irving.
My group at church put a team together, and I'm like, yeah, I can do this.
I'm thankful for the cool weather rather than running in a 95-degree Texas heat.
I'm here to support Family Promise of Irving.
We do serve families with children that are in a temporary homeless situation. You know, a lot of people in our nation live check to check, and if you put a couple of bumps in the road, any one of us could be at risk of not being able to pay for housing.
To support Family Promise is very important as we interact with people and give them a new chance in the community.
It's such a collaborative community. We get referrals from the city of Irving. We work with other nonprofits.
I just appreciate the work that they do. People just want another chance, and Family Promise does that, and so I want to support that.
We all work together. It's a really amazing community.
On to another cause now. October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and the City of Irving is planning a first-time event to mark that and educate more people about the issue. It's called Illuminate Irving.
It's going to be an event held at the Mandalay Canal on October 18th. This is an event that the City of Irving is hosting. We're going to have Mayor Beth Van Dyne is there. The police chief will be there in support of this event, and we're inviting all community members to come. We're going to be putting lanterns onto the water in remembrance of those who have died as a result of domestic violence, and in hope we're going to have names of survivors who have been through domestic violence and been able to escape an abusive relationship, and their names will be on lanterns as well.
And we will have more details for you on our next show. In the meantime, here are the specifics. Illuminate Irving is Tuesday, October 18th along the Mandalay Canal in Las Colinas. It starts at 5:30 in the evening. Moving on now, the Irving Convention and Visitors Bureau found a fun way to celebrate National Dog Day. The team there held a yappy hour at the convention center, and our team checked out the fun.
We are kicking off National Dog Day.
Just want to check out the environment, see what kind of people my dog can actually meet.
This is Pablo. I just rescued him. He's 4 months old.
This is Banksy, and he lives down the street with me.
National Dog Day is a time when all dogs are celebrated, but it's really an effort to get dogs adopted, make sure they're well, take care of their well-being. So we decided to bring out the Community Pet Outreach Services.
We're out here to do low-cost pet wellness services, vaccines, heartworm tests, microchips.
An adoption event, as you can see all the dogs waiting to get adopted.
I do like the little kittens they got over there. I was thinking about getting a cat.
And for fun, we brought out food trucks.
We have an Angus burger that is to die for.
And caricaturists to do characters of their pets and their owners, and a balloon artist making dog balloons.
The low-cost vaccinations, what drew me here. Since he hadn't had his shots in a while, I thought I'd come check it out.
It's nice to get everyone together, and sometimes it can be kind of quiet around here, so it's good to know, like, to meet your neighbors and see you all is around.
I appreciate the City of Irving for doing this. This is a great place to do it.
Yeah, and after seeing the fun a pet can bring, maybe you're ready for a dog of your own. Let's head out to the Animal Care Campus. JP Zavala has our Pets of the Week.
We're here at the Animal Care Campus with Michael Whiteside. And Michael, tell us a little bit about Dusty here.
This is Dusty. She's about 3 years old. She actually came into the City of Irving as a stray around the 24th of August. And then she came over to us about a week ago. And she's a really friendly girl. She's very active. She loves to go on walks. She does pretty good being held. And, I think she's just going to be a great dog all around.
How old is Dusty?
She's about 3. As I said, she came in as a stray, so we don't know much about her history, but from what we've seen here, she's really friendly with other dogs. She's been good with just about everybody she's met. When she's out in the dog runs, if there's another dog next door, she always wants to go try to meet them. So she's a pretty happy-go-lucky little girl.
And this is?
This is Ralphie. He's about a year and a half old. And he is obviously a Chihuahua mix. He's got some really long legs. He was surrendered to the Irving shelter because the owner was just not prepared to handle a dog. So he's been here about a month and a half now. So he's just waiting for that perfect family to come and hang out with them.
He seems really happy. He's really active too.
He is very active. I mean, again, he's 1.5 years old, so he's going to be a pretty active little guy. But he is really friendly from everything I've seen and from what you can see here. He apparently loves to give kisses, and he loves going for walks as well.
I'm sure the kids would love him, right?
Oh, definitely. He would be a perfect family pet to, get everybody going and really get, lots of energy in the house.
And here we have Zorro and Clyde.
That's correct. Zorro here is on my left and Clyde is on my right. They are both about 10 weeks old, and they were brought in as part of a litter and just to be put up for adoption. They're both really sweet. They're a little nervous right now, but they're super sweet. They love taking naps together and playing together in their kennels here. And so they're both ready to go home at any time, but they're going to make somebody a great cat.
And they're such cute cats too. They're kidding.
They've got beautiful coloring with the black and white markings. They're very talkative, as you can see, and they're just going to grow to be some fantastic kittens or cats for sure.
Even if people aren't ready to adopt Zorro and Clyde, they can still help out. Could you tell us about North Texas Giving Day?
Definitely. North Texas Giving Day is an annual day. This year it will be Thursday, September 22nd. And on that day, North Texas charities throughout the area can take donations online at northtexasgivingday.org. And so all you need to do is go to that site on the 22nd between 6 a.m. and midnight, search for DFW Humane Society, go to our profile page, and every donation of $25 or more will receive a percentage of matching bonus funds, which this year the bonus funds pool is up to $2.5 million.
Oh wow, that's a great way to help out, isn't it?
Definitely. I mean, it's not only are you just giving your own money, but it makes an additional impact with the additional bonus funds that get added at the end of the day. So, again, like you said, even if you're not able to adopt, donations go a long way to help us take care of these animals while they're here in the shelter.
There you have it. Thanks again, Michael.
Thanks.
And back to you, Thomas.
Okay, JP, thanks a lot. The Animal Care Campus is located at 4140 Valley View Lane. It is open Tuesday through Friday from 11 a.m. until 6 p.m. Then on Saturday, the hours are 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. Also, check out the websites you see on the screen. Irving code enforcement officers are kicking off a new program with the goal of fostering more neighborhood pride. See that next time on City Source. Also, we will take you to the grand opening of a new restaurant in a long-anticipated development. And we will be at the opening day of the Miracle League's new season as children with mobility challenges take on the sport of baseball. Plus, Keep Irving Beautiful marks National Public Lands Day with the annual Trash Bash. Those stories and more next time. Email us your thoughts on our stories. The address is ictn@cityofirving.org. We may read some of your messages here on the show, or you can always comment on our videos at youtube.com/thecityofirving. And that's it for this edition of City Source. We leave you now with more from the Punt, Pass, and Kick program. Thanks to everyone who is a part of this one, and thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.